There's been a lot of discussion about the events of the last couple of days, so I'd like to address it myself. I think there's been a consensus that political rhetoric has really gotten way overheated all across the political spectrum. We've heard facilities on the U.S. border called concentration camps. We've seen the far left throw accusations of racism at anyone who disagrees with them on anything, including the Speaker of the House. I think everybody ought to tone down their rhetoric. We have examples of that across the ideological spectrum in the country, all across it. Everyone ought to tone down their rhetoric, and we ought to move back to talking about the issues.
But you stopped short of calling his comments racist.
Look, I'm sorry?
You've stopped short of calling his comments racist.
Well, the president's not a racist.
The
president's not a racist. And I think the tone of all of this is not good for the country. But it's coming from all different ideological points of view. That's the point. To single out any segment of this, I think, is a mistake.
My response is I haven't heard Leader McConnell say a thing about what Trump did. He should be doing that before he talks about other people. He has an obligation as Republican leader to address the awful and despicable comments of President Trump, and we've only heard silence from him. I think what President Trump did was just despicable. To appeal to the worst in human instincts, to divide America, is not what any president has done. We have seen other presidents make these kinds of appeals a little bit sub rosa. No one has been so baldly overt in the appeal to bigotry as President Trump, and I think it's very bad for the country.